Please welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of us, you guys are the real MVP. So lovelies, I brought this video on my for you, and I thought to share where it seems that Uncle Shannon Sharpe is actually receiving a lot of backlash from the black community. Like there's this controversy all over the social platform where he actually got himself involved with a young Caucasian, a pan-colored woman, and this was actually making a lot of the social platform to drag his name to the mud. He also came out to clear airs, but people are still not having it. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of other stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. All right, lovelies, let's dive into it.
So, Shannon Sharpe, age 56 at the time, got involved with a wonderful 20-year-old woman in 2023 who on April the 21st of this week filed a civil lawsuit in Nevada accusing him of assault of a sexual nature, battery, and emotional distress. The Jane Snow is seeking more than $50 million in damages. $50 million. This man's career is about to be Jonathan majored, and no sham marriage to a black actress will get it back on track after the media lynchings that his career will endure. Jane Snow, identified as Jane Doe in the lawsuit, claims she met Sharpe at a Los Angeles gym in 2023, leading to a nearly 2-year relationship described in court documents as initially consensual but increasingly tumultuous, controlling, and abusive. Today, audio was made available that included language of Sharpe threatening to choke, slap, or worse towards Jane Snow. She accuses him of rape twice. Her attorney is Tony Busby, noted for representing plaintiffs in high-profile misconducts of a sexual nature cases. This same attorney is being sued by rapper Jay-Z for defamation. Sharpe categorically denies all allegations. Listen, y'all, let me tell you something. I really don't give a damn what happens to Shannon Sharpe about this, because he knew. Shannon Sharpe knew damn well what was at stake in playing baby doll games with Jane Snow. He sat up there and had a cotton-picking good time talking about big black babies and text exchanges, and now he is making videos pleading his innocence. And I have no idea if it was rough play, as he claims, or abuse, as she claims, but I am always inclined to believe the woman. No is no. Stop playing these CNC games. Stop playing these CNC games in the snow. I do not see how Shannon Sharpe's work on ESPN or national television will not be impacted by this, and he has no one to thank but himself and his dumbass decisions.
Have y'all seen the messages between Shannon Sharpe and the woman that is suing him for $50 million, Gabriella Zuniga? Shannon Sharpe's team released some text messages, I guess, trying to incriminate her, but they should have kept them to themselves because they are not a good look for him. Number one, Gabriella told Shannon exactly who she was, where in the text messages she's saying to him, $25K for each cheek. You know, what gets me is these men always talk about the materialistic black women that they don't deal with, but then here they are dealing with a woman that literally is saying $25K for each cheek. Outside of that, I guess she thought it was really sexy talk to say things like, you know, put a big black baby in me. The fact that he was attracted in dealing with a woman that characterized having a child by him as put a big black baby in me lets you know that she saw you as some damn caricature. It wasn't about, oh, I care for you, I want to have a baby with you. Not put a big black baby. And they said that they role played this way. What black man that really loves himself is role playing with somebody that way? I mean, that really says a lot about you, Shannon. And if I were you, I'd pay this woman as soon as possible, because she is making you look a hot ass mess out here. Have a good day.
Shannon Sharpe got caught on audio saying, "I'll choke the S out of you next time I see you if you say that S again." And this is Gabrielle Zuniga, a content creator that makes more mature content, right? For like probably more like adults. And apparently she was in Shannon's life and maybe set him up like with on an audio call to make him look crazy. However, it was toxic, whatever was going on with him and this girl that he met, 19 at the time. And Shannon Sharpe is 56, right? Retired NFL star. He's dealing with this extremely young but legal situation, and it seemed toxic, it seemed controlling. But as surprising as this is to a lot of people, it does seem capable that Shannon could be very controlling in situations like this. He probably feels entitled to be that after all the TV success, athletic success. If he's dating a 19-year-old, he probably would want to have supreme authority. And not to say that this adds up to or equates to what I'm talking about, but I even seen a situation with his daughter where she got a tattoo behind his back and he forcibly removed it, and he was bragging about how he forced her to do this and then this and that. It just seemed like he just want anything with impunity however he wants it. But other people need to be perfect, like the daughter with the tattoo. But you see him, he's with somebody that's younger than his kid, and he's just getting exposed, kind of looking crazy. Even Stephen A. Smith had to speak up and say about this. He prays that nothing goes wrong. But honestly, right, we're really gonna have to wait and stay tuned, because Tony Busby, the lawyer that's representing the victims suing Shannon, has somewhat of a shaky resume after he had to kind of take back that Jay-Z filing with the Jane Doe where it was Diddy and Jay-Z. So he looks a little suspicious. However, given the fact that they're saying Shannon already offered money for a settlement, the way he's behaving, it looks like this may be a chink in his armor, and this may be something Shannon Sharpe has to answer to. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you believe he's innocent until proven guilty? Do you feel like you have enough evidence already? Let me know in the comment section, and follow me for more content like this.
Man, I'm disappointed. Man, Shannon. Come on, Shannon. You too old to be making them goofy moves like this, man. You too old for this, man. I'm disappointed. Man, I've been I've been proud of Shannon Sharpe because, he got his podcast going. He broke off from Skip. He got his ESPN thing. The man moving up. He got his cognac going. He going in the right direction. They got this $100 million contract that's on the floor right now to be discussed. Man, and you making these goofy moves like this, man, you too old for this, bro. You a country boy. I know you done heard somewhere down the line, don't think with your head down low. I know you done heard this, bro. If you got a sickness, man, with these females, man, take care of that, bro. Look at you, man. You on top, man. You're a good looking man. You in shape. You making good money. You can't tell me you can't find you a dime piece that you can hook up with and build with. You can't tell me that, bro. If you got a sickness, man, where you got to get all these little females, you got a sex situation, man, where you got to have sex all the time, man, if it's out of control, man, if you need help, man, go get help. Get you a real nice, good looking female. They out here that's going to collaborate with you, bro. That's going to collaborate with you and that's going to build with you. Not trying to step into your pocket, man. Don't get me wrong, man. Any man can fall. There's some nice looking women out here. But at your age, man, come on, man. You got to be sharper than that. You making young man mistakes, bro. You making young boy mistakes. That move right there with with these females, bro, you getting trapped like this. Come on. I'm disappointed. And I'm disappointed because, man, you a solid brother. You solid, man. You out here doing some good things, man. But brother's proud of you out here. You making these goofball moves? Come on, Shannon. Get it in order, my man.
Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly have.
I'm sorry, Shannon Sharpe leaning into him being a black man and pointing out stereotypes to deal with this situation when just less than 24 hours ago, he showed us text messages from his camp showing that he was okay with the fetishization of him as a black man and some sort of race play is insane. Because I'll just point out, that woman said to him, I can't wait till you put this big black baby inside of me. And that's just one of the things. No African woman will say that to you. And no black man should be okay with someone saying that to him. I'm not saying that a shakedown is not going on here. I'm not saying that I don't understand the play. I am saying that takes a lot of guts to show up and read that statement and not feel an ounce of remorse. Because there's two more things going on here too, right? And maybe that's why the ancestors, the universe is forcing Shannon Sharpe to have to live with his truth. There's the age factor from what I know, and there's the fact that Shorty was asking for 25 a cheek. You have to live with your truth. I don't know, maybe it's just a black man has to be the one to say it. I'll be one of the first few ones to say it. That is ridiculous. That makes me look at you differently. And, you know, we're not going to get into the Dr. Umar, oh, no snow bunnies. But for the love of God, we should be able to ask each other as black men, hey, if you're not going to go ahead and date someone of your own race and you're going to choose any other race, is it too much to ask to make sure that that individual doesn't fetishize you in a way that promotes anti-blackness individually, that then adds to the cesspool of anti-blackness? Because I'm one of the first people to say, oh, I don't want people to start just demanding what's our responsibility in the world being anti-black. But in this specific situation, a consensual relationship, it's up to you two to understand the weight of what y'all doing. And I don't want to over-intellectualize this thing, because I know horny is horny, but think with this a little more, not just with that. I'm human, just like y'all, but you got the, and it's a slap in the face. It's not only a slap in the face to other black men. Low key, Shannon, this is a slap in the face to black women as well. It is. I will leave it here, but this is, and the worst part about it is that you when you present this matter about Tony Busby, right? When you're talking about Tony Busby in this, and you're leaning into blackness, you're bringing Book and Jay-Z, right? What you have to understand is that you are not considering how us as black people are thinking. Why were you enjoying that thing that seems so odd to us? I know fetish is fetish, but why did you let her go there? Why did you? And would she have even went there with you if you weren't this rich, paying $25K? You see what I'm saying? It's, don't betray us and then come ask for our support later, because that's what you're doing. Sheesh.
Well, Goofy alert, the Shannon Sharpe situation is getting a little worse after the woman releases audio to prove that Shannon Sharpe is what she say he is. And I'm about to play the video, but this didn't help her situation.
Hang up on me, so I feel like...
Wait for it.
What does that even mean?
Wait for it.
You want to be a dick to me now, so.
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Here it comes.
I don't know that mercy. If you said that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you.
So let me comprehend. You felt unsafe after he stated that, and you still continued to go link up, and you didn't give this audio to the police. You gave it to Busby, who is an extortion lawyer, allegedly, that gets people millions of dollars from extorting celebrities. Not to mention, people called out. If you listen to the whole video, seems like you were trying to get him to continue messing with you because he was upset with you about something. By the way, you're saying that whatever I say, you're not gonna listen, you're just gonna hang up on me. Like, not to mention, Shannon Sharpe says that a vid of her and him might release into the public, which none of us wish to see. Again, you timed this perfectly. The messages show that you was trying to get 25K from bruh, like for the link ups, and it didn't fall through. Now he about to sign his $100 million deal, and you trying to extort for 50 mil. Come on, bro. Go write a police report. You don't want to file a police report. You just want him to pay 50 mil. That was the first red flag.
So Shannon Sharpe secures a $100 million contract and then is sued by a OF model for $50 million. A tape was released recently of a conversation between Sharpe and the 19-year-old OF model, and it appears that they left some of the audio out. So today we're hearing that Shannon Sharpe has released text messages from this OF model that vindicate him. And if you go through those texts that have been released by TMZ, and they're on Twitter and X and everything else, you'll see that it was a consensual relationship between Shannon Sharpe and the OF model. And if you read some of the things that she said to him, you guys will see that he is vindicated. But a shakedown always happens. They always try to take a black man down, especially when he secures a huge contract. This is something that this is why you keep receipts, just as Shannon Sharpe is keeping records of these encounters. So, peace and love, and I'm out.
I'm about to go over there and defrost the Pope. Go ahead and drain all that embalming fluid for him and sit him up straight for a little bit, because ever since he died, the world has been in shambles. Shannon Sharpe getting sued for $50 million for rape charges. Hey, sisters, this not our fight. Absolutely not. Yeah, then you got a girl named Gabriella Zuniga that says she gonna stick her tongue in your ass. Since when is eating ass breakfast, lunch, and dinner a thing? Just breath, just funky, just booty mouth, just crazy as hell. Then she talking about, I can't wait till you put these black babies in me. I thought y'all don't ignore no more red flags. Or is this only red flags in black women, huh? Yeah, we only can have the worst baby daddies, but y'all can sit here and ignore somebody telling you that she wants you to drop black babies inside of her, and you just steady went on with it. You should have known to run when the bitch said she want a dog collar around her neck. You know they ain't nothing but Betty White grandchildren peoples. Harriet Tubman grandchildren would never. Okay? Yeah, I don't care if it's zoo niggas, the nigga, a nigga. Shannon Sharpe in court. So yeah, sisters, we gonna sit up out of here. Don't even raise your eyebrows in this situation, because this is not our fight. Let him have that. Extortion is crazy. But hey, y'all be thinking that y'all is untouchable when it comes to money. And look at you. Yeah, and then she wouldn't even accept $10 million, but she would accept a black baby? Shannon Sharpe in court.
Allegedly, this is She Is Carly, aka Gabriella Zuniga, who also goes by the name Gabby. We heard in another update that Shannon Sharpe mentioned this. He also said that she goes by Carly on OnlyFans. If you click on that Instagram handle, her OnlyFans does pop up. But I wasn't about to go down that rabbit hole. I just wanted to bring an update today because Shannon Sharpe's lawyer, Lanny Davis, has issued a more statement. And he threw in something that I thought was interesting. Apparently, before this hit the streets and everything, behind the scenes, that Shannon had offered her upwards to about $10 million to make this case, to make this disappear before it became a lawsuit. In fact, in the People magazine posted that Davis said that before he joined Sharpe's legal team, the former NFL star was prepared to pay a settlement with the plaintiff of at least $10 million after undergoing mediation before she filed the lawsuit without warning. She did demand that amount of money, and it certainly strikes us as a classic case of a shakedown and blackmail after a consensual sexual relationship, Davis claimed. So it's a lot of back and forth here today. A lot of things have unfolded, with Shannon stating today in his Twitter or X post today, publicly making an official statement saying that he believes that this is a shakedown with Tony Busby, who has come after other high-profile black men and just trying to tear their career down. That is what Shannon is claiming, and he said that he is going to fight back. So I am going to continue to bring you more updates as this unfolds. This is going to be the series on the Shannon Sharpe lawsuit, so stay tuned.
I just woke up in the morning and I scroll through my For You and to know what is really going on. And I keep on seeing this Shannon Sharpe controversy with a younger woman. He happens to be 50 something years old, dealing with 19 to 20 years old. You know, lady, a pan colored lady. And one thing led to the other. There is actually voiceovers flying left, right, and center. Like this actually has to do with, all of the things that have been said in the stitches I was able to put up here. And this is not sitting well with Uncle. Like, oh my goodness. I don't really know when and how some of our brothers are going to learn. I don't know why or why you don't want to learn. There is this particular stitch I put up here that's about a month back. A brother who constantly bash black women, and I think he got himself involved with Caucasian women or a Caucasian woman who probably had a baby for him. Then they are, they've been in relationship, and he often come out on his social platform with his brother, having some negativity to say about black women, like a brother having so many things to say about black women. He even goes as far as to compare black women to, and that actually got a lot of people reacting. One thing led to the other. This black dude and this Caucasian woman had a little bit of conflict, and this Caucasian woman decided to pew pew the black dude. And up to date, I have not even seen any form of updates. This woman have a baby for this man, but she still have that mind to pew her partner, who happens to be a black dude, who worships her, who does everything, who adores her, who even goes as far as to say negative words about black women. Black men really need to learn. Nobody is saying that you shouldn't fall in love or find love anywhere you find love. But you have to be very careful. You still need to be very careful. No matter anything, you are still a brother or sister to someone, or a son to someone. So even if you want to trade, you should trade carefully. There's some things that is very to even talk about. Okay, look at this uncle. I have been following him like, oh my God. I know he talks about some, black women who demand like monetary, materialistic black women and all of that. Like, there are so many things I also, like about his content and all of that. But now he's having a saga with a young Caucasian woman. And the woman even goes as far as to say, pop in the big babe in me. I cannot even say all those words here. Like, that means you people should realize that these guys or these people that you tend to fall in love with are just doing it because I think it's fetish. It's not as if some of them are doing it because they, oh my God, they're so in love with you. But some is just, they just want to know how it is. But no, some black men who happens to, have some negative things to say about black women. And this is just the annoying part. Date what you want to date in peace and leave women that look like me alone. If they are not in your space, do not come to their space. Like, it is high time, the learn. I really do not like this for Uncle Sean. I don't like this for him, but it is just what it is. He's just trending for the wrongest reason. You just imagine a child whom you're supposed to be a grandpa to. Yeah, she's 19, right? And you are like 50 something. You are supposed to be a grandpa to her. And now you guys are having this, oh my God. Oh my God. These people are just looking for ways, every possible means to drag black people down. They might come in any form. Do not be carried away. The only person that can even protect you is your sister. The earlier and sooner people find out, especially, black men, the better for everyone. Like, enough of all of this already. It's just giving, oh my God. Anyway, lovelies, but just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that. Like, and I will